Good afternoon, Lake Central. We're back with your 12th installment of Tribe TV. I'm Tatiana Knoll.
And I'm DJ DeVries.
And we know how hard it is to keep up with what's going on around school, so let's play catch up and find out what we have missed.
Junior Class Cabinet. The next meeting will be after school, Wednesday, March 1st in E224. Sophomore Class Cabinet, there will be a general meeting on Monday, February 27th in C122. Officers should plan on attending and any interested sophomore may attend. Guidance. A representative from Monmouth College will be at LC at 2:15 on March 9th. Students who attend any athletic events are reminded that no outside food, drink, or backpacks will be permitted through the gates. We expect all fans to show support and positive sportsmanship. Do not target opposing fans or players, and any offensive chants will not be tolerated. Your support for the athletic teams has been amazing this year, so keep it up, guys. Just a reminder, guys, the daily announcements can be found on the high school website.
Let's send it over to Max in Texas for your sports update.
Hey, I'm Max Patterson.
And I'm Brian Travis.
And we're here with your sports update.
First off, the gymnastics team had a meet this last week. Gabba DeVries placed first overall, and they ended up winning 102.6 to 102.1. Our boys basketball team had a game here on Tuesday, which was senior night, and they got the win against Marquette.
Tonight they play McCutcheon, who is ranked top 5 in the state. Come out and support the boys.
Finally, our dance team is participating in regionals this weekend. Good luck, ladies.
That's it for today's sports update. Let's bring it back to DJ and Tati for the rest of Tribe TV.
Once again, we are going to take a look at 50 people, one question.
Just go whenever.
All right.
Wait, what was the question? No, I'm gonna start laughing. That's why I'm not going yet. Okay. I'm like fidgeting because I'm so nervous. Let me start over.
If I could go to one concert, it would be Galantis.
I'd probably see Blake Shelton for the rest of my life.
If I could go to one concert for the rest of my life, I'd definitely choose Chainsmokers.
Probably Tomorrowland.
If I could go to one concert for the rest of my life, I would have to say Rascal Flatts.
I would go see Luke Bryan.
If I could see one person in concert the rest of my life, it would probably be John Mayer.
I would see Ed Sheeran.
Rascal Flatts.
If I could go to one concert for the rest of my life, definitely be Post Malone.
If I were to see one person in concert, it would have to be Kodak Black.
If I were to see one person in concert, it would probably be Big Sean.
If I had to see one person in concert, gotta be honest, it's probably gonna be Hannah Montana.
Hey DJ, have you ever seen the show The Office?
Oh yeah, of course, I love that show.
Well, if you ever head over to Pub, you will see a real-life office playing out before your eyes.
Let's take a look.
Whoa, hey guys, I didn't see you guys there. I don't really know where to start. Oh, you guys need a mugshot? Yeah. All right, pause. Poochie, stay back there.
You might think that we have a lot of food days, but White Day is really bad at bringing food, so we never really have them. We have like a bag of chips and like a strawberry.
Hey, Lake Central, we're the social media team.
Whoa!
Oh, a milkshake.
Oh, a milkshake. You know, it was a hard day at work and pub. And she kept looking at me weird, so I put my face on her instead. Stuff that people wouldn't know about pub. Let me look around here. We low-key worship Santa Claus. We have low-key disco parties. Don't tell Begley. It scared the crap out of me.
Party in the USA. If you don't jam to that song, I don't want to see you around the pub room.
Okay, what am I saying?
Oh, I was just telling you how great of a pubber you are. You're a really hard worker and really appreciate everything you do in this class.
Thank you.
Nobody really likes Michael Pucci. We tell. Hey, Pucci! Hey, you're a good guy. No, really, we hate that guy.
If you want to have a random dance party, just go to Poochie. If you want to have things thrown at you, Poochie's your guy. If you want to see someone get yelled at, just put Poochie on a task and then he'll just get yelled at.
Although basketball season is in full swing, Jack Thiel and I decided to take a look into a different and more interesting league, the XFL. Let's take a look.
In 2001, Vince McMahon came up with a new idea, the XFL.
The XFL would consist of 8 teams, 4 in a Western Division and 4 in an Eastern Division. Team names were things like the Las Vegas Outlaws and the New York, New Jersey Hitmen.
Now the XFL is nothing like the NFL.
There was no such thing as a fair catch.
And this was the XFL.
In the XFL, Vince McMahon decided that a coin toss wasn't the proper way for men to determine who had possession of the ball first. What they would do was called the opening scramble of each game. Players would start on the 30-yard line and be representative from each team. They would scramble, dash from the 30, and go to the middle of the 50 and fight over the ball to see who had possession first. The player that came out on top, his team, would be able to choose if they wanted to kick or if they wanted to receive first. This is also a way that many players injured themselves before the season even started.
If you've seen an XFL jersey, you might see something different about it. Some nickname on the back. Our most famous nickname on the XFL jerseys was He Hate Me, Rod Smart.
He hate me. He hate me.
If you're a quarterback, you'd be making $5,000 a week. All other uniform players would be making $4,500. Kickers make $3,500. And if you won a game each week, you'd get an extra $2,500 bonus added onto your check.
Hey Tati, isn't it interesting to see how sports have changed over the last 16 years?
Have you ever wanted to be your own boss?
Let's find out about one LC student who became his own boss.
Inspired, truly. How inspirational.
Hi, I'm Mike Salazar. I'm a senior at Lake Central.
Hey, I'm Matt Waddell. I'm a senior at Lake Central too.
And we are the partners/owners of Scum Clothing. We wanted a name that nobody else had. We wanted something unique. When you take a picture, you're capturing history. We thought of, if we continue using old photographs, look at it like this. Instead of me taking this photo, 20 years from now, I forget I even have it. Us taking, like all of these and throwing them on a shirt kind of saves that history. A lot of times we'll go like thrifting, antiquing. A lot of people give up old photos, but we print up all upstairs in my house, and it probably takes, to print off roughly 50 designs, it takes probably 3 to 5 hours for us to print.
So right now we're just printing onto white t-shirts, but in the next few months we're going to start using like crew necks, long sleeve tees, hoodies, all that stuff.
I feel like a kind of a big way how we've gotten our name out there, going to the square. We always go get coffee at the SIP. The kind of people that go there, those are the kind of people that would be wearing our shirts. Matt and I have an Instagram, a Tumblr, and we just purchased our own website for Scum. In the next 4 to 5 years, to see our stuff for sale in Zoomies. Just seeing somebody like wearing our shirts, we get a really good feeling about it.
Thanks, that's all we have for you today, Lake Central. Once again, I'm Tatiana Knoll.
And I'm DJ DeVries, signing off.
Roll Tribe.